important, guys, that we stick together. You know, we have a very powerful community. This presentation is really going to highlight the fact that there are power in numbers. And as long as we're sticking together, that's when positive change can happen. So you're always going to see this image up here, because I want to continually remind you guys that no matter what happens, we are absolutely family, okay? And, you know, families stick together. And like I always say, sometimes you have, you know, dysfunctional families, but even in the dysfunction, guys, there's always love there. So without further ado, I am so completely excited to share with you guys this information. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Megan Lynch. I'm actually living in Atlanta, Georgia right now. I've spent really the last probably 10, 15 years, not only educating, but I've spent the last 10 or 15 years looking for ways to be able to build community. And I want you guys to think about something. It's 2019 now, the year of rebirth, okay? The year of rebirth. And I'm an English teacher, so I don't know if you guys have ever read the book called Fahrenheit 451. And that's the temperature in which paper burns, okay? That book is so very profound, and it talks about the fact that, and it was written back in the 1950s, so I want you to think about this. That book actually highlighted the fact that at some point, people are going to stop communicating. People are going to stop listening to one another. And that book was almost prophetic. And the author, he just passed away not too long ago, but he actually got to see his book come into reality. And the main focus of that book, it was a community. And in this community, no one communicated. No one, it was actually against the law to read books. It was against the law to stand on the side of the road and have a meaningful conversation with someone. The only thing that you could do in this community is watch TV, and the TVs inside of the houses were huge screens. So all of the walls were full of TV screens. And people had ear shells, that's what they called them, stuck in their ears. Those are the earbuds today. They said people had ear shells stuck in their ears and nobody communicated. Husbands and wives didn't communicate. Kids didn't communicate with their parents. And the firemen in this community actually set fires. So if you were ever caught communicating and being a family and socializing and building together, then the firemen had the right to actually set you on fire. Now, guys, I tell you that because in 2019, oftentimes we hear a lot of negativity about the government, and people spread so many negative things. And what they forget is that the negativity in the world isn't going anywhere. But you have to believe in the law of attraction. And if you continually promote negativity, you're going to continually attract negativity. You know, and I put a scripture out on my Facebook page, and it said that no weapons formed against us shall prosper. And these are the things that I speak over my immediate family. These are the things I'm speaking over my family that's on this call right now. No weapons formed against us shall prosper. Now, it did not say that weapons would not be formed. It just said that they will not prosper. So guys, I am truly, truly excited because, you know, we serve a very faithful, you know, higher being. And when one door closes, another one opens. So I want to show you guys how we're going to really get back to that family, to that community. So I want to go ahead and introduce you to a very, very powerful connection, okay? A couple years ago, I met Pastor Rod, Apostle Rod. He has an amazing story. If you ever get an opportunity to listen to his story, please do, okay? And we always said that our meeting was by design. It wasn't a coincidence. And now here we are again with the same idea about bringing community back to the world, okay? Guys, 2019 is the year of rebirth, okay? Where many people are going to come out of the fire and come into prosperity, come into happiness, but it's got to be with a family. So I want to introduce you guys to two organizations. One of the organizations is an organization my sister and I started years ago. And then the other organization is an organization that Apostle Rod started, and we merged them together. So guys, I want to introduce you to Apprentice Minds, okay? Apprentice Minds is a very powerful organization to help people discover, develop, and demonstrate their passions to the world. We want to empower the next generation of independent business owners, because everybody knows that in order to truly gain financial freedom, you have to be the boss. You can't always be working for someone else. And there was a saying that said, if you do not build your empire, you'll spend the rest of your life building someone else's. So I do want to tell you guys that, like I said, Apprentice Minds is a 501c3 nonprofit organization focused on producing financially literate, independent business owners, okay? Our vision is to empower people really to attain personal financial success while discovering, developing, and demonstrating their passions to the world. Now, guys, every single one of you guys have a skill set on this call, okay? And I want to know what it is. You have a passion, and some people haven't discovered their passion yet. The sad thing is that we lose a lot of people in our communities, especially young kids. And I was watching actually a Tupac documentary, and Tupac died at 25, okay? I am in love with Tupac the activist, not Tupac the artist, okay? And Tupac the activist was getting ready to start the new Black Panther Party, but instead, just a little history for you, instead Digital Underground came and got him and turned him into a rapper. He died at 25. Now, I want you guys to think that if Martin Luther King would have died at 25, he would have never started the civil rights movement. If, Quincy Jones would have died at 25, they said he would have been an out-of-work artist, okay? Think about the people who didn't come into their vision until well after their 20s. And I say all that because we have to help people discover their passions. And then they need people who will cultivate their passion and help develop it. And then those people can then demonstrate, like Malcolm X or Martin Luther King or Harriet Tubman or Mother Teresa. Someone had to cultivate so they could demonstrate those passions to the world. So I want to tell you guys that, if you don't have a plan, then most people plan to fail. So Apprentice Minds partnered with MLife. This is Apostle Rod's organization, Millennials Leading in Financial Education. I am absolutely in love with this program because his mission is to help people identify, equip, and train individuals in financial and biblical strategies. Now listen to this, guys, that produce health and wealth wholeness, okay? So you might be asking yourself, like, how could, financial and biblical strategies produce health? So you have to think about it. When we are, when we're speaking life into situations, when we have financial freedom, we're not stressed. And I don't know if you guys know, but stress is the biggest killer in the world. Heart disease kills more people than the 16 leading causes of death combined, okay? And I know this because my twin sister, thank the Lord, survived her third open heart surgery just a couple months ago. She's a survivor, okay? So guys, a lot of times people are stressed, and that puts strain on your heart. And most people are stressed because they don't even have the money to take care of their families. So I love these two programs coming together, guys, because Apprentice Minds and MLife, our main principles are to promote mentorship. We want to help you support other people, because when you are mentoring others, that's where personal growth happens, okay? When you have the right mindset, a positive mindset, that's when positive results occur. Positive mindset equals positive results. Now, people say that money isn't important, guys, but that's only what people tell, I think they tell I don't want to say poor people, but they tell certain people that money's not important. And oftentimes because they want us to stay in the rat race, they want us to continue to build other people's wealth. So it's easier to tell people who are coming from the bottom, don't worry about money, just pray about it. But we all know that, prayer is amazing, but if you don't put your hand in it and you don't do any work, your prayers sometimes fall on deaf ears. You got to put in the work. You can't just say, Lord, bring me a financial, opportunity. And then you're laying up in bed on, Snapchat or social media or something like that, watching videos that don't promote positive mindsets. So money is important, guys. A positive cash flow is freedom. The one thing that I want is financial freedom, because all money does, guys, I want you to think about this. All money does is allow you to be creative, okay? And let me show you. When people have money, they're not worried about their basic needs. Bria, I love Bria. I met her in this opportunity. She is one of the hardest working women that I know. 6 kids, a whole husband to take care of. She's got businesses, the right mindset. She is bringing her mother into this opportunity. But think about it. If Bria was spending all of her time and energy thinking about and trying to figure out how to put food on the table for her 6 kids, there are things that she does not have time to do, which is think about positive ways and creative ways to, help the homeless. Think about positive ways to help children who don't have fathers or mothers. That's really the Great Commission, guys. The Great Commission is being able to creatively think of ways to restore hope. But you cannot restore hope when your mind is so bogged down with the basics. And restoring hope takes action. You have to do something, okay? So guys, I'm excited because with this partnership, we can do amazing things. So I want you guys to understand that if you truly want to grow, you have to build relationships, okay? And there's a model for that. It's mentorship, okay? And everybody has a mentorship program, and it's a positive thing. I am going to tell you one negative thing about mentorship, though. But mentorship is about creating social change, fostering relationships aimed at personal development. We partner, guys, and when we partner with more experienced and more knowledgeable individuals with less experienced individuals, guys, amazing things happen, okay? Now, one of the negative things about mentorship is sometimes people stop there. They think that they can just, feed information, and I'm going to be here and wrap my arms around you. But guys, it also takes a shift in the mindset. While you're mentoring people, you should be focused on shifting your mindset and shifting their mindset as well. And really, that's the hardest thing about business. And I'm going to show you guys how, as a group, we're going to be able to build relationships, shift people's mindset so they can develop into productive, and listen to this, prosperous citizens. People must know their strengths and their weaknesses. I know where my weakness is. That's why I go get people like Reagan Lynch, who is positive and patient, and I don't always exude patience, okay? I don't beat myself up about it. I just surround myself with patient people, okay? I go connect myself with hardworking people like, Byron Jennings, or I go connect with Tina, or I'm going to connect with Randy, Anthony Cotton. I could continue to go on and on with all of these names. I'm going to connect with people who give, and make me better, basically. A positive mindset, guys, is what sets us apart from achievers and dreamers. I don't mind that everybody is a dreamer, but at some point, we got to become achievers, okay? We got to get disciplined. We have to set some short-term and long-term goals and begin actively going after our hopes and dreams. And that's what we're going to do as a community. Now, guys, the last one that I want to talk about is growth requires financial literacy. You cannot teach people what you don't know. And when I was teaching high school, I realized that I was telling my young people to go after their hopes and dreams. And I wasn't doing that. You know, I was really spending my time waking up in the morning, running around, trying to get to school by 7:25, not liking my job, not really liking the people I was working with, um, but loving my students. So I had to figure out a way, to be able to do what I love, but still be able to support myself and my family, guys. So financial literacy is very important. We want to gain financial freedom and we want to create generational wealth. I want you to think about this. Some of the richest families are banking families. And I know I'm giving you guys kind of history lessons and things like that, but think back when the stock market crashed. You read about it. Doubt anybody on here, we lived through it, right? You lived through the crash in 2008, the financial crash. What everybody experienced during 2008, losing their homes, losing their job, losing their savings, is the same thing that people experienced, in during the stock market crash. Um, it's going to happen again. And everybody wants right now, they want to talk about the government shutdown and everything, and they want to focus on the negativity. What are you doing to make sure that your family is set? Because one thing I will tell you is that there are families that are not affected by what the government's doing. During the stock market crash, the big banking families like the Rockefellers and the Carnegies, and you have the Morgans, guys, all they did is they bought up all basically the poor people's stuff on pennies on the dollar, and they just held on to it. That was their investment. And they waited for everything to settle down, and then they sold it back to everybody. It's the same thing they did in 2008. So guys, what I want you to think about, you have to create generational wealth, and you cannot do that by just working at a job. And I'm not telling you to quit. I'm just telling you that if you're working a job and you have one stream of income and that income is brutally interrupted, that's when chaos starts to happen. So guys, we have to focus on financial literacy, and business development is key. Money's not everything, guys, but it's not a dirty word either. It's a negotiable commodity that will allow us to protect ourselves and protect our family. So we have to start learning how to thrive, not just survive in our communities. And that's what we're doing on here. And I want you guys to look really quickly in the chat. Just give me like a thumbs up or something like that, because I'm used to teaching, and I can see people, but I can't really see you guys. So I have to, just kind of assume that you're with me and assume that you can hear me okay. So give me something, give me a thumbs up and let me know. Let me check the chat real quick. Let me know that you're still with me, okay? Because I have some exciting news to tell you guys, and there's going to be a shift, all right? A major, major shift that is about to happen. And you have to decide if you want to be a part of that shift. So I'm going to tell you who we're looking for right now, okay? We are looking for like-minded entrepreneurs. We're looking for ministries and organizations. We're looking for young apprentice. I don't care if your kid's 5, okay? Bring your kid. My daughter she's 11 years old now, in a 38-year-old woman's body, okay? She is very mature, but it's only because I was dragging her along to all of my entrepreneurial events. My son is phenomenal. He's an entrepreneur. On Sunday before he goes to school, he's going to make us Rice Krispie treats and bag them up and sell them to the kids and probably make a good $160 a day, because he's an entrepreneur, because that's what he watches me do. So kids are going to do what they see their parents do. So we need to get to our young people. Also, we're looking for business owners. I want to work with people who already have a boss mindset. I know I'm going to run into people who don't get it. I'm going to run into people where I have to convince them, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to expose them to the opportunity, drop knowledge, plant seeds, keep moving, okay? And somebody else might come along and continually water that seed. But I'm not going to work with people where I have to keep digging up the seed and you keep digging it up and you don't trust and you're skeptical. We don't necessarily have time for those types of people right now. Sometimes they have to see us go first. So guys, we're looking for people who want to really grow as people. Personal development and financial freedom. Anybody who wants that, That's who we're looking for. If you go to, that's all you have to do is say, hey, listen, are you looking to become a better person and become financially free? And if they say no, please just turn around and walk away. Don't stand there trying to, why not? I don't get it, blah, blah, blah. You know, sometimes you do have to, people are just in a negative space, but look for those people, okay? And that's the line. Hang on to that, guys. Take a snapshot of this. That's what you're going to say to people when you get off of here. Hey, are you looking to, join a community who's focused on personal development and financial freedom? Oh, okay. Hey, listen, I need you to go to this website and put your information in, and we'll call you a little later. We're just trying to get a group of people together who believes in these two principles. Okay. Now, one thing I know, guys, is that the majority of people you run into have poor financial education or no financial education, and they are suffering from a negative cash flow. So here is the negative thing I was talking about with mentorship. There are 50 million, exaggeration, I know, but mentoring programs. And when I was teaching at my high school, I started a mentoring program and I turned it into a nonprofit organization to teach people how to survive and thrive. And one thing that I learned is that you cannot just mentor people. They have to have mentorship, change their mindset, and show them how to get the money. Because if you're mentoring a whole bunch of people and singing Kumbaya and that's all you're doing, and then they go home and there's no food in the cabinets, and all that work that you did goes right out the window, okay? So I want you guys to understand that, we're doing some powerful things over here. So I want to show you guys really quickly. Sorry, somebody was messaging me, but I want to show you really quickly what the solution is, okay? There's a book out there called Think and Grow Rich. This book was written 1,000,000 years ago, okay? And it's still the best-selling book. And the reason being is because it didn't say, talk and grow rich. It didn't say walk and grow rich. It didn't say complain and grow rich. It said think and grow rich. Things come as a thought first. You got to think it. You got to change your mindset. I want you guys to understand that it is never too early to learn about finances. You have to teach it to your kids because the schools aren't teaching it to them. And that's where you develop a new mindset, and that's where you start getting positive results. So let me show you guys that we're going to apply some very basic principles. I do not do a presentation without talking about Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrants, because we have to understand that before you can transform your wallet, you have to transform your spirit from a poor to a rich spirit. A lot of people are poor in their spirits. They have lost hope. So you have to understand that there are only 4 ways that you can make money. Now, you're either an employee trading time for money, or you're self-employed, you own a job. And the sad thing about that is that everybody who's on the left side of the quadrant, 95% of the people end up there by default, okay? Or they end up there by choice, or they end up there because our school systems only teach people how to be, how to go work for somebody else, okay? Only 5% of the wealth is on the left side, guys. But on the right side, this is where the rich people are, okay? Rich in spirit, rich in wallet, rich in legacy. They're building together because what they've done is they've leveraged other people. People work with you, and that's how you get money. Systems work for you, and that's how you get money, okay? For example, I go to McDonald's in the morning to get my coffee, and it takes forever. Then I go to Chick-fil-A because I love Chick-fil-A's ice, and I get 2 cups of large ice every single morning. It's just my routine. And Chick-fil-A, you pull up to Chick-fil-A and there's somebody standing before you even get to the menu to take your order, okay? And then that person relays to the person that's standing close to the checkout window, and they tell them your name. And I pull up to the window and they're like, hey, Megan, you had 2 cups of ice, right? Oh, hey, yeah, I did. I feel special. They take my money. I drive up to the window. The lady at the window says, hey, Megan, you had 2 cups of ice. She hands me my 2 cups of ice. Guys, Chick-fil-A is trained by the military. I'm convinced. Okay. And their system works flawlessly. Now, that's how you build wealth. That family has built wealth, and they don't even work on Sundays because they don't have to. Guys, then we learn how to invest. We learn how to leverage our money and make our money work. So here's what I'm going to tell you guys. 5% of the people are on the right side, 95% of the wealth. So I'm going to show you how today, 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to show you how we're getting ready to get on the right side of the quadrant together. And if you don't think it's going to happen, don't show up to the website, to the funnel page at 7 p.m. tonight and see what happens tomorrow. You're going to be kicking yourself, okay? So I want to show you guys really quickly that our focus, Apprentice Minds, M Life, we are branding ourselves, okay? We're not branding network marketing companies. Excuse me. We're not branding network marketing companies. I am an advocate for network marketing companies. Absolutely love them. I will always be in some type of affiliate marketing company because it's about residual income. But one thing we have to stop doing is branding a company's name, because we are the network, okay? So one thing I want you guys to understand is, sorry about that. One thing I want you guys to understand is that we, where there's unity, there's always victory, okay? Now let me make sure you guys can see my screen just a second, because all right. Reagan, if you can give me a thumbs up real quick, because I want to make sure you guys can still see my screen, okay? Or Randy, can you give me a thumbs up or something? Okay, thank you so much, Reagan. I appreciate it. So give me just another moment, guys. I appreciate you, but we're branding ourselves. Unity. We're going to share our network, okay? Share our network of like-minded individuals seeking financial freedom, okay? That's what we're looking for. We are a network of people who are seeking financial freedom. We will not promote companies any longer, but we're going to use them as vehicles to work together. Now, we need those companies because those companies have the either the products or they've already developed the system, the money-making system, okay? So we need to look for vehicles that are going to promote wealth, all right? Now, one thing I will tell you guys is that we will promote our powerful network of like-minded individuals who want to gain and build positive relationships, number one. We're going to build those relationships while learning ways to become financially free in order to leave a legacy for our families. So what does that mean, guys? That means that all of us on here have value, and any company would be happy to have us, but they have to work for us, okay? Because we're working in that company, but they really work for us, all right? We are the driving force so that their companies will grow, and we need to be compensated. So we're always going to be looking for opportunities so that our network grows, okay? It's about our network. That's it, okay? So I want to show you guys really quickly that your network equals your net worth. Think about Mark Cuban. He owns the Dallas Mavericks. He was on Shark Tank. He went to IU University in Bloomington, and the only reason why he went to IU, he said, because he was a poor student. He went to IU so that he can rub elbows with like-minded people. He met 3 people, took $3,000, turned $3,000, guys, literally into billions. But I mean, there's some stuff in between there. But he said he was a crappy employee. That's not the word he used, but he said he knew he would be a crappy employee. So all he did is he worked on building relationships and building his network. And then his network turned into his net worth. Then he went and bought the Dallas Mavericks because he loves basketball. And now this dude is a billionaire, multi-billionaire. And he does what he loves every single day. Guys, I want to tell you that if you brand yourself, that's when you start gaining wealth. So I want to tell you what we do. What do we do? What do we offer? Our community. What do we offer our community? So I'm going to show you, because we're offering in our community just a community period where we promote financial literacy. Okay, I'm going to have a website that's going to be coming out, and every single person who partners with us, you will have your own personal page. Okay, I promise you by next week it will be done, and you're going to be able to see, you can add people to our virtual Wall Street. Okay, it'll be Apprentice Minds, my virtual Wall Street. Because if you guys know anything about Wall Street, it's where all the money is. But I'm modeling it after actually Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma, back in the 1900s. Guys, they built 50 blocks of businesses, 600 businesses. They had their own busing, they had their own schools, and they worked together. Now, the interesting thing about Black Wall Street that we didn't teach in schools, I did. That's probably why I got fired, but I taught it in schools. But it was the first bombing in the United States, the first air bombing, because they really didn't want that community to thrive. But here's what I know, guys. I've never seen a website get bombed. And sorry about the train. We are going to be a virtual Wall Street. Hopefully we have hundreds, if not thousands of people in there sharing their own businesses, sharing and promoting their own passions. Okay. A lot of times you go into a company and they will not let you promote your own stuff. Well, we're going to let you do it. Promote your own stuff, because I need to know that Son, and Bria do vacations. I need to know that, because I just took a trip to Las Vegas and it would have cost me $700 to stay in the resort. My twin sister and I, we went out and did Shark Tank. It cost us $60 to stay in a $700 resort. I need to know that I can get the hookup from my community. I need to know that, we have all of these people who, are beauticians and electricians and all kind of things, because why aren't we circulating our money together? That's what we should be doing. Okay. So if you have a business, you're going to be able to promote it in our community. We also want to make sure, I stopped sharing for a second. We also want to make sure that our community, sorry, can you still see my screen? All right. Oh, yep. Shout out to Coach V for that trip. I know. Thank you. Thank you. I want you guys to understand that we still believe that we need to be in the biggest financial market ever. Okay. So our vehicles that we're going to be in, Forex education, because it's the largest, most liquid market out here, $5 trillion a day. I don't really care if you don't know anything about Forex. What you need to know is that's where all the money is. It's where the banks move money. It's where the banks make us think that the United States is going to, be under the ground next week or something like that. They do that on purpose because they make money. They cause people to fear. And when you start fearing things, you start doing dumb stuff, and that makes other people money. So we don't fear things, guys. We do what the banks do. Okay. We play in the biggest financial market, Forex. We have Forex trading and training sessions that will go on all the way until we launch for free for our community. So we'll be throwing that out again. Same thing we were doing before. Basically, we were having trading classes and training classes every single day. That starts up again on Monday. Okay. We also, guys, have live daily webinars where you can learn, because without knowledge, there is nothing. Without applied knowledge, you're just a walking encyclopedia showing off how smart you are, but you got to apply it. Okay. And we're going to teach people how to apply that knowledge. We are actually going to move into a new vehicle that I'm super excited about. We're going to move into the digital currency space. Now, guys, I've already researched digital currency for a long time, and a lot of times people don't understand it. I don't get crypto. I don't get Bitcoin. It doesn't matter if you don't get it. It exists, and people are making money. But, for you to go and try and buy a Bitcoin right now, you probably won't do it. It's $3,000. Last year, one Bitcoin was $19,000. When Reagan and I were introduced to Bitcoin, we were a little hard-headed 3 years ago. It was $250. So there's still money to be made in the crypto space, and we're going to do it passively. We also are going to have hands-free trading, guys, because Forex education takes time. You got to learn it. You got to sit at your computer. So I was looking for an opportunity where I don't have to sit at my computer. I could take a signal. Basically, all that is it's a trade that somebody gives me. Just show me the money, give me the signal, let me plug it in, let me make some money potentially, and then I might want to sit in and learn, okay? And I'm not saying that's right, but it is what it is. So people want to make money every day, and they don't want to put forth too much effort to do it. So we want to give you that as well. While you're learning how to fish, we're going to give you a fish, okay? We also, guys, have personal development and wealth development courses with Coach V. It's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep, okay? So I don't want you guys to make $300 today on a signal and then you go and spend it on something that will not bring you another $300, okay? Sometimes we have to sacrifice. We also are having our trading plan, our six-figure plan, and this is really coming from Edwin Rodriguez, one of our major traders. Edwin told me a long time ago, he said, give me 10 to 12 months and I will change your life financially. And I believe him because I'm seeing it, and numbers don't lie. People lie, numbers don't lie. So I looked at the numbers. I can see that you can do a little bit every single day and compound your money and be a six-figure earner in less than a year. We're going to do it. Okay. I'm not making income claims, but I can say whatever I want when I'm promoting my own brand. If I was promoting a company, I have to watch what I say. But when you're promoting yourself and your own brand, we get to say whatever we want to say. Okay. And what I'm telling you guys is that give people an opportunity to show you. Okay. We can show you better than we can tell you. And guys, the last thing is that we have to have a lucrative compensation plan. All right. A lot of times people don't want to get into network marketing or affiliate marketing, but I get into it and I look at the structure because I understand that if I help Hope out of Atlanta make as much money as possible, by default, I'll make money. I just have to find a structure that works so we can all make money together. So I need you guys to stop looking at network marketing like a scary thing and a scam. You're in the biggest scam of all right now. If you're working a job, and I told my superintendent this, and it's, again, probably why after 12 years, they're like, we don't want you to be here because I speak truth. And when they told me that network marketing was a scam and that kids should not be talking about making money, I gave up my job. They didn't fire me. They offered me a position. I gave up my job and walked away, okay, before they truly fired me. But guys, I want you to understand that if you can build other people and I can help Hope make money, by default, I'm going to make money. So I found a structure where I can actually help Hope make $500 or more a month. And the company will actually pay me 50% of that. She still gets $500, but they're going to pay me $250 at the end of the month just because I brought them Hope. Now, guys, that's called a check match, and I'll be talking about that on another call, but I'll help 10 people make $1,000 because the company's going to pay me $500 for every single one of those people. If that's not an incentive to help other people, guys, I don't know what is. So that's what plan we're looking at. So I want to tell you guys really quickly, wrapping it up. You're going to be able to join our business community. We have our official pre-launch starting right now, okay? At 7 p.m., though, I'm going to talk about this in a moment, you're going to be able to partner. So I want you to understand that a business that makes nothing but money is a poor business, all right? Because we can sell, and I hate to say this, but you can sell drugs if you want. You can sell drugs. I told my young people this. You can sell drugs if you want to, and you're going to make money, but you're going to destroy your community. So I was watching American Gangster, and what changed my mind is that, like, some people do things and they only think of themselves. And I was watching American Gangster. I don't know if you guys remember this part of the movie, but there was a mother on her bed that had OD'd. She died, and there was a baby sitting next to her. That was a powerful image because I'm like, I wonder how long that baby was sitting there with their dead mother. And I hate to be morbid, but I wonder if that drug dealer thought about, when he sold those drugs to make him money, what it was going to do to a whole entire generation, an entire legacy being destroyed. Guys, we're going to make money over here, a lot of it. Okay, if you don't believe us, update you every 30 days, so don't worry. But we're going to build our community. There's 47 of you on here. I'm doing another call tomorrow. I'm doing a call every single day. You know, I'll be starting a blitz. I'll be doing a call twice a day, one at 3 o'clock, one at 8 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 8 o'clock, because I got people in other countries. And I want you guys to understand that we are looking for 100 plus serious entrepreneurs or organizations who want to get behind a movement and make a profit, because everybody is profiting off of us. People profit off of the disenfranchised. They profit off of people who don't have money. They profit off of the poor. Everybody else is profiting off of us but us. And you know why? Because they keep us fighting each other. They forget that we are here to really unite. So if they can keep you guys fighting over religion, if they can keep you fighting over politics, I don't fight over politics, because not once has Donald Trump come to me and said, look, let me give you a business opportunity personally. So, and I don't believe he's going to do that. So I don't have time to worry all the time about what people are doing who are truly not worried about me. They don't know my name. And until you know my name, until you know my kids, until you know my story, you don't really care about me. So I'm looking for people who care about other people and who want to get behind a movement, and we make money together. It's called group economics, okay? Black Wall Street did it, and I haven't seen it done since Black Wall Street, but guess who's getting ready to make history? The new Wall Street. Our virtual Wall Street is getting ready to make history. So I want you guys to understand that this is not a business move. It's just a move. Like, we got to move. We got to do something. So it is a movement. And if you want to join this movement, guys, I'm going to tell you how to get involved, because I am so very excited. And, you know, it's kind of activating my modern day Harriet Tubman all over again, that I'm going to save thousands. You know, and that's what Harriet Tubman said. She said she saved hundreds, but she could have saved thousands if they would have only known they were slaves. That's how I open every one of my high school classes, because most people do not even know that they're slaves. They wake up, they do the same thing every day in a routine, and they do it until they die, and they take their hopes and dreams to the grave with them. Guys, we're going to start a movement, and if you want to get involved and you want to start generating unlimited daily, weekly, and monthly income with your family, okay, then what you guys need to do, number one, at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight, I'm going to open up my website, my funnel, okay? And this isn't mine, so please don't take when I say mine. This is our, okay? I'm going to open up our funnel. It's ApprenticeMinds.com. My twin sister and I started that in 2012, okay? But you're going to click ApprenticeMinds.com/get positioned, get paid. That's the link, okay? And I am actually going to send that link out to all of those people who are inside of the private Telegram. If you're not inside of that private Telegram, all of the people in there are going to get that link before you get it. So what you need to do is you need to figure out how to get inside of my private Telegram ASAP, because that's where our community is. It's called, and I always get the name wrong, but let me put that out there real quick. Hold on. Freedom Mindset is the Telegram. So if you actually contact Megan Lynch or Reagan Lynch on social media and just ask us for the link to get into Freedom Mindset Telegram, okay? I'm going to put this link in here, and at 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to open it up, okay? It's a funnel. All you're going to do is watch a video that I put in there, okay? And enter your information and pay attention to the information I tell you to enter. It's really simple. Watch the video, fill out the information, but it is very important to tell me who referred you, okay? So if Bria put her mom on this call, Bria's mom will go in there and put in her information, and then she's going to put Bria's name next to who referred her. And I'll tell you why that's going to be very, very important. And guys, you can refer as many people as possible. And here's why you want to refer those people. You want to promote the movement, and you're going to earn a free vacation incentive. As many as you want, okay? If you get a free vacation, and then So basically what you're doing, let's say that Anthony Cotton, I always pick on him because I just do. Anthony goes out and he gets on social media, which all of you guys will today, because I'm going to show you what to do. And he tells everybody, listen, if anybody's out there who's looking for, personal development, but they're looking to join a community of people who are going to become financially free, and you want to actually earn free vacations during our pre-launch, I need you to go to this website and I need you to put my name in, okay? Anthony can get all of the people. They may not even want to join our business opportunity, but they do want free vacations. So they're going to go to that website, put in Anthony's name, and then as you guys refer others to the page and you make sure that they put your name in there, then what's going to happen is you can earn, let me move this, sorry. You can earn a free vacation, and every single day we're going to be giving away free vacations every day, a lot of them, okay? I just took a vacation, and so it's not, it is what it is. The only thing you have to pay on your vacation is the taxes. So when I went to Vegas for 3 days with my sister and son out of Pennsylvania, it was $700 for the Tahiti resort, $700 for 3 nights, and we got it for $60. That's it. That's all we paid, $60, okay? So if you want one of those vacations to over 8 different destinations, we also have domestic and we also have international, then you want to promote and refer as many people as possible. Also, the reason why you want to do that is because if these people join us when we launch, cha-ching, okay? And our opportunity that we're going to be joining is under $50. And if you don't have $50 that could potentially make you thousands or millions, you don't need to look at a business opportunity. Like, stay an employee. Don't even look at business. Okay. If you don't have $49 to join an opportunity that can make you thousands, I'm going to say it again, then don't join the opportunity. But we still love you. And if you just want to get free trips, refer everybody to our platform, and we're going to give away trips every single day for the next, until February 1st. And then we'll still be giving away free incentives and all those things. You want to join our social media campaign so you can earn position equity. So right now we're looking for leaders. So if Russell or Jonathan refers 20 people, and he's referring people, and we want to build it to the thousands, then he's a leader and he's going to gain position equity when we go into this opportunity. I'll talk about that in a minute. Okay. So we're going to go live daily on our social media campaign. You guys cannot just promote on social media with a message, because people don't look at that. You got to go live, and you cannot be talking forever because people are lazy and they don't want to listen to you talk for very long. And I love that you guys are still on here, 48 of you. And I've been pretty long-winded, but you want to go live and tell people, all you want to do is dump them into the funnel. Dump people. That's all you're doing. Recruiting people and dumping them into the funnel. They can watch the video, enter their information. We will follow up with those people later and make sure that they get into your organization when we launch, okay? You are building your following right now. You're building your network. Now, goodness, sorry about that. As you're building your network, this is where you're going to earn big. Anytime that you're moving into a new platform, you have to make sure that you show people the money. And when we did this before, I made $10,000 my first 30 days. My twin sister she was making $30 a day her first 30 days, okay, and earned thousands. Many of our other business partners did the same. And it's all in how you launch your network. You got to launch it. You don't just join. So you want to earn big, you guys got to promote, and you got to get people positioned, okay? But first and foremost, you better position yourself. And I'll give you a quick reason why. I had actually, when we moved into an opportunity, it was 12 of us, and 40 of us on a call similar to this. 12 people decided to roll with us. L.A. Arnold is on here, and he knows this firsthand. In 4 days, we put 500 people in a platform, okay? Similar to what we're doing now. One of my friends, I called her first, and she was all skeptical and heartbroken about whatever happened our last opportunity. And she's like, well, I don't know if I want to do it. I'm like, it's free. Just get yourself positioned. And she's like, I don't know. So I was like, look, I got to go. I got other people to call. So when she called me back 2 minutes later, I had already dropped about 15 people in. So all 15 of those people duplicated by twos and threes, she missed out on just money, period, point blank. So I'm telling you that the opportunity that we're going into is shaped like a binary. Okay, so look at where it says you. All right. And again, this is the most powerful structure. You want to get into a structure that doesn't look like a pyramid, job pyramid, where your CEO is on top and then the supervisors and then the managers, and then you're at the bottom and you'll never make more money. You want to get into a position where you're on top and you're building the organization. But one thing I will tell you guys is that when we start putting everybody in, there's two sides only, okay? And when you start putting people in, if you wait, let's say you have a B, and a C person, those are the people I'm going to put in that are like the leaders who are promoting and referring as many people to the platform. Then I'm going to put my other leaders, the D's and E and F or whatever. You're going to do the same thing. Now, this is later on, but I want to show you that if you wait, we're going to build a massive organization. And some people by default are just going to make money and they don't even know what hit them. And this is speaking from experience. I've done this before. The last time we did it, we made $190,000 in 90 days. We made the company $5 million. Well, collectively, not just us, but the company made $5 million in 4 months. And then, we were killing the game. A lot of people got very wealthy. It's where I met Pastor Rod in that opportunity. It's where I met Byron. It's where I met Tina. It's where I met all of my partners who are on here right now. But guys, one thing I will tell you is that if you wait, you're going to miss out on potentially hundreds of people being underneath you. And when we go into this new opportunity and everybody upgrades for under $50 to run your business, some people are going to make a sheesh load of money. I'm just telling you. And we're going to put 500 plus 1,000 plus people in the next 90 days. Okay. We're getting ready to do a massive campaign to thousands of people, but I want to give you guys an opportunity to get in first. Okay. So one thing I do want to tell you is that we're doing our social media campaign, and it starts at 7 p.m. is when you want to start. Because really that's where people start getting on social media. And then you want to start going live at 7 o'clock. Okay, and start promoting and telling people to take my link and get in and put my name. That's what you're going to say. Okay, and we're going to give away, I don't know why this screen keeps doing this, but we're going to give away daily vacations. So you want to get yourself positioned. You want to get your people positioned. We go live to the public at 7 p.m. Eastern. Here's the website. If you go to it right now, the only thing you're going to see, and you can go to apprenticeminds.com. Don't put any information in, because all you're going to see is my nonprofit. Okay. And you can read about what I do and what my sister does with our nonprofit organization. But if you put any information in, it's not going to go anywhere. You're going to go at 7 p.m. You're going to go to apprenticeminds.com/get positioned, get paid. You do not want to miss out. You get positioned for free. All you're doing is entering your information. We're giving away trips to everybody, okay? The person with the most referrals will win a free vacation. So let's say that, let me pick on somebody real quick. Let's say that Alberto, that you win a free vacation, okay? Didn't mean to do that. Let's say that you win a free vacation. And then tomorrow you put in 30 people and you win again. You pick another vacation, give it to somebody, okay? Put it in somebody else's name, your mom or whatever, and give them a free vacation, okay? You pick your destination and then only pay the applicable fees and taxes. And ours was $60 for 3 days in Vegas. It was worth it, okay? Now, I want to tell you guys that timing is everything. You do not want to wait. You don't have time to be overthinking $49. That's not even going to happen until February 1st, okay? You don't have time to be overthinking free. Do you want to be a part of our community? Do you want to build wealth, relationships, and Do you want to grow mentally? That's all you have to do is ask yourself. That's all you have to say to people when you're trying to get them into the page. Do you want to grow mentally? Do you want to grow and build relationships? Do you want to make money with your network? Then if you do, you got to go to this website and put your information in. We'll contact you later. That's all you have to say. Go live over and over and over and over again. Okay. Tag people. Send it to people. Okay. If we're all doing that at the same time tonight, guys, we're going to break the internet and people are going to be flocking. And you have to remember that whatever Alberto does, whatever Justo does, some of you guys, if you're positioned right, will benefit from what they do because it's group economics and we make money together. So I want to thank you guys so much. I am super, super excited. I do want to give you an opportunity to ask questions. So I'm going to allow you to unmute your phone, or you can leave a comment in the chat if you like, but I'll answer any question that you like. But I do want to tell you guys that a couple days ago, things changed for me and I decided to do something I haven't done in a long time. Be quiet. I'm always talking. I decided to be quiet and listen. And I just asked God, and I'm not, I BS you not. I said, okay, God, I'm like going to surrender right now because I don't know which direction to go. And I was told, if you don't know what to do, stand still. So I was standing still and was laying still in bed at 4:00 in the morning. And I didn't cry this time because I also read a book that said, don't practice falling apart, practice keeping it together. And sometimes we're just like, I want to cry, and you go watch sad movies, break up with your boyfriend, listen to sad songs, and make yourself cry. No, do not practice falling apart, guys. We practice keeping it together. So I didn't cry, and I just said, God, show me the way. Show me what to do because I don't know what to do. And he said, go back to where you feel like you got lost in the first place. And I only got into business because I wanted to change the world. I was tired of watching my kids die, my students, every single year. I went to 4 funerals the year that I stopped teaching. And I said, I want to change the world. So I'm going to have to mentor these kids, change their mindset, and I'm going to have to find them opportunities to make money so they can stop shooting themselves over dime bags full of weed and Jordans. And at that moment is when I actually stepped out, and Reagan and I turned Apprentice Minds into a nonprofit, and we partnered and found a vehicle that could do that. So I want to tell you guys that God told me, go back to where you got lost in the first place and do that. Do what I told you to do. And so I'm going out into the streets and I'm going to get people and I'm building a community and we're going to make money together, build relationships, and change our mindset. So if you want to do that, guys, join me. If you don't, share this with somebody else. I recorded this, share it with someone else and share the link so that they can join. Okay. So guys, I am going to go ahead and unmute. And I know some of you might have had to jump off for a moment. So thank you for the 40 of you guys who stayed on here. 1 second. And please feel free to ask any question that you like because we are a family. So the floor is yours, guys. So unmute, ask me any question or comment that you may have. Somebody's always got to go first.
Wow. Megan, I'm so fired. I'm so inspired. I'm so inspired, Megan. It's awesome. It's mind blowing. This is a game changer. I wish this really came up right from onset. Well, anyway, it's the past. We move forward. We make progress. My little question is this. You saying we flagging up this platform, the website, and through the social media by 7 p.m. Eastern time. What about us in Nigeria? Definitely, it's going to be by 1 a.m. because we are 6 hours ahead of you guys. But in terms of taking over this particular venture, more information to be given to my team so that they can have a very clear-cut vision about what is going on, because this is what we've been looking for in terms of the compensation plan. And what does it take? How do we go about it? How they can get full knowledge of what they are coming into. I believe you understand what I'm saying.
Right. So, Pastor Sidney, that's a great question. Okay. Here's what I want you to think about. Right now, we're just trying to see who wants to build a community. Okay. We don't want to talk compensation plans because that clouds everything, because we're bigger than our compensation plan. But trust and believe that the vehicles, we'll have all multiple vehicles. But the vehicle right now that we're going to be moving into promotes our mission, which is community, make sure that we can help each other and everybody's making money together. So what you need to tell your community in Nigeria, and I understand it'll be 1 a.m., but I want you to also think that we're global. I am not just promoting to people in the United States. I don't want you just to promote to people in Nigeria. There's over 1 billion people in Facebook alone, in Instagram, there's in Twitter. We have to think globally. So you guys want to promote to everybody. So I know it'll be 1 a.m., but go live, Pastor Sidney, from your Facebook page at 1 a.m. for 30 minutes or 30 seconds, and then go back to bed. Okay. And tag a whole bunch of people in your video so that they can see it. That's going to be important. Tagging a whole bunch of people. Okay. And we are going to be hashtagging, let me find it real quick. We're going to be hashtagging it's about our network. And if we're all hashtagging that, it's going to start showing up. So I know you guys can see that at the bottom. It's about our network, and tag people so that they can get in. Okay. We don't want to talk about the actual opportunity right now because we're in pre-launch right now. What we're doing is we're getting as many people as we possibly can who want to build a community. Okay, who want to make money, who want to change mindsets, all of that. And we dump them into the website, the funnel page. And then we'll go through, and when we're launching, we're going to call all of those people and get those people to get on a webinar where we actually talk about our vehicle. And then we're going to allow those people, let's say 100 people are on there, we're going to allow those people to sign up with us or not. And if they don't, hey, it's okay. But I know we got a list of thousands of people that we're promoting to. So you guys, it'd be in your best interest to partner. So Pastor Sidney, don't worry about that. Just tell your people that they need to go live at 1 a.m. and get people to get into this site. You make sure that you're in there first and they put your name down. Okay. Every single person that you talk to needs to put your name down. All right. But we're not talking businesses. We're talking communities, our community. Okay. Our network. All right. So hopefully that answered your question, Pastor Sidney. All right. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Awesome. You're welcome. Thank you so much, out of Nigeria. And it's part of the reason why I had this call at right now, because I know it's really late or starting to get late in Nigeria. So I had you in mind, Pastor Sidney. My call was supposed to be at 8 o'clock tonight, and it will be. I am going to do one, but I wanted to do this one for your group. All right. So who else has a question?
I do, Megan. This is Anthony Cotton. I just wanted to confirm that in this community, we'll be able to promote other businesses that we have.
Most definitely. So I'll create all of you guys' web pages, and we'll all be sitting on the same virtual Wall Street. So then, Anthony, if I know that you do a business, you can promote your business on there as long as you're promoting and in the one vehicle that we share together. So we're going to we'll share one vehicle, and then you can promote whatever you want.
Got you.
Okay. And put links in there, or I could put a button on there so it goes to your PayPal account or whatever,
Okay. All right. I invited Brother Oren. I just wanted to let him know if you got any questions, Oren, you can ask.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And I want to say thank you to all the people who are on here, guys, especially new guests. And make sure you get back with the person who shared the information so that you can just give them a yes or a no. Either you're in or you're out. Okay. So welcome. All right, what other questions do we have?
Yes. Thank you so much, Megan. This is Mary from Nigeria.
Hi there.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, loud and clear.
Okay, this is Mary from Nigeria. Okay, thank you so much for this opportunity you're bringing to us here in Nigeria. We're really excited about it. And I just want to know, how much is it to sign up on this platform? That's my first question. And the second question is, with the issue going on in CPSG right now, how do I get my money back so I can be on this new platform? That's my question, please.
Well,
thank you.
And the only thing that I can say, because we're really not, we just move forward, you know what I mean? And we're not going to talk about any other opportunity. The only thing I will tell you, though, because I have to be fair to you, is that you're going to have to contact them, okay? You're going to have to contact them because I am no longer affiliated with them. So if you contact their support and ask those questions in an email, and keep sending emails over and over and over and over again, and contact the owners or whatever in social media, and keep doing that until you get the answer that you like. And then what I want to tell you about your first question is, tonight you're going to get into the funnel. It's free. All you're doing is putting your information in. You're not doing anything else. But then when we do move into our one shared vehicle, it's $49. It's under $50. It's $49. And I don't want to go into all of it, but one thing I will tell you is I do my research, and we're about to kill the game, break the bank, all of that kind of stuff. And we're in, like I told you, everything that we offered before, that we were doing before, we're doing that. And we've added new stuff so people can make money every day immediately, and make money every week. So you're actually paid every week. You're not paid wait 30 days and then see blah, blah, blah. We're not doing that. You're paid every week. And then you're also paid every month. For every single person you bring to the platform, they pay you 50% of whatever their check was for the month. And then there's another added thing, but I'm not even going to go into it, because then it's 10% check match on everybody that they're bringing in that's in your organization. That's why I'm telling you guys, you want to promote your butt off and get as many people into this platform as possible, okay? Because you have to think, every single one of those people is a potential check match, okay? And if people don't have $49 to get into an opportunity, this is just not the community for them, because I'm creating a website for everybody, and you can't pay $50 for a website. I know, because I dated a web designer, and that's how I learned how to do websites. So if you try to get a website right now, you're going to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars for somebody to do your website. Plus you have to pay, I pay like $30 monthly to host my website. I'm hosting it. I just let you put your business on my website, as long as you do business with me, okay? As long as you do business with my community, you can promote your business for free, okay? So $50 to promote your business, plus to have everything that's on this screen, is unheard of, okay? Oh, and guys, that's something you can tell people as well. Like, join our community and you can promote your business on the platform for free. All right, so what other questions do we have? Go ahead, Reagan.
Hello, fantastic presentation. I'm blown away. I really am. And I've said in your high school classes, and you haven't changed. You're doing the same thing because you want to see people win. So I wanted to say, as far as the support question, I'm no longer support, so those aren't coming to me if you're not getting answered. I just wanted to make that clear. And then also, when Megan says, if you don't have $49, that this isn't for you, I think what she means is, if you don't have $49 that you want to spend to run a business that you can potentially make unlimited income, then it's not for you. Because you can get $49 if you need to. You can pawn something, and I'm just saying, you can do whatever you need to do to get that $49 if you see value in what we're offering. And alone, our community being able to still sit in our Telegram and get the training, the Forex training and education, trading live with master traders that you wouldn't be able to afford to sit next to otherwise. And then also, signals that we'll have in there and just the mentorship that you're going to get just for being a part of this community is priceless. So what she's saying is not that if you don't have it, then you don't have it, but you need to figure out a way to get it, and you have time. It's February 1st. So right now, everything you're doing right now is just building your network. Like she said, you're getting people to go to the website so they can say, yes, I'm interested and I want more information. So then whenever we launch, you may have 30, 40, 50 people that have joined you already just because you've asked those 2 questions that she was saying.
Thank you, Reagan. I told you guys, she's the one who sometimes I feel like, was I mean? So I apologize. That's not, everything she said is exactly right. So I am excited, guys. Don't get off this call because 30 of you are on here and I just had 18 people jumped off and now I'm getting ready to change something. So, when people leave class early or show up late, then that's their fault, not being mean. But people who stick around to the end, those are the people who benefit greatly. So I'm going to make a change, actually. And the only reason why I was going to open up the website at 7 p.m. is because there's a video in there, and it's Reagan and I. But I wanted to remake the video. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up. As soon as I get off this call, I'm going to open up the web page, okay? And I'll just leave it open. I'm going to open it, and then you might see the video change over time or whatever. But I'll go ahead and open it up so that you guys can go ahead and start just promoting. Now, remember, free trips. It's very important that you understand this. We're giving away vacations, a lot of them, every single day. We don't know to how many people, but whoever is promoting the most, like, I don't know, maybe top 5 people who put the most people in, then we're giving away free vacations every single day during pre-launch all the way to February 1st. Okay, so I'll open it up as soon as I get off of here, but I am only putting that link in the private Telegram. So if you're not in there, I'll wait a few minutes so you can contact somebody and ask them. Yes, sir. Go ahead, Pastor Sidney.
Yeah, you're talking about this free trip in respect to our contribution to the growth of the business. What about we in Africa and Nigeria? How do we take this free trip?
Great. So I have, there's a good question. Sorry, hold on. Sorry about that. I had to cough. We actually have domestic trips and we also have international trips that you can take. Okay. And then, Pastor Sidney, if you're not able to take these trips, because you guys will be able to take them whenever you want, we'll shoot you the link, and then you'll be able to activate it whenever you want. So we'll be given that information. But Pastor Sidney, what you could do is you could use those trips also as incentives to bring people into the business. Okay, so you have to think globally. Yeah. Use those trips and promote, and you might have 5 or 6 trips that now you can give away to your top producers. Okay, you could hang on to that trip and say, okay, when you hit the first rank in the company, I'm going to give you that person a free trip. Okay, so you have to think marketing. Okay, how can I utilize this as a marketing tool? Okay. Who else has questions?
Hey, Megan. Mike. Sorry.
I did hear, I heard somebody and then I heard Mike after that.
That was me, Megan. Dave, how you doing?
I'm doing awesome. And then Mike, you can go right after Dave. How are you?
Good, huh? Good. Hey, I just wanted to, you said something about opening up the video and going to this link. Which website are you talking about going to right now?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back. So I am going to have this video and I'll put it in everything's going to be in the new Telegram. We're in a brand new Telegram. It's called Freedom Mindset.
Right, so I got the Telegram, yeah.
Okay.
So I've been following you. I just been quiet in the back scenes, just watching and stuff. So.
Sometimes you just got to take it all in. So I'm going to put this video, this one right here, the YouTube link. So if you want to send it to people, you can. And it's going to be long, but just tell them like, watch it to this point. So anyways, I'll put that in
So
the
it's in
Megan, your screen might be frozen because it's still on the social media campaign page, if that's what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm just trying to get your question right, Dave, because I don't remember what I said.
That's fine.
But yeah, everything will be in the Telegram. So this video and also the link to the funnel page is what it is. It's just a funnel page.
Okay.
And you can watch the video on there on the funnel.
Okay. And you're going to put that in the Telegram then?
Yes, I will. And this is the link right here. So you just can't go to it right now because it's hidden on my website. But
we spoiled now, Megan. We like stuff we can just click on.
Oh, yep, that's what I'm going to do. It's just going to be, it don't look like this. When you guys get it, it's going to look like this. It'll be a clickable link.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay. All right. That's what I was asking on that. And no, I like the concept because, as each person, tests something out or something that does produce well, you already have a big group. So when you put it in there, each person supports, you're building everybody, so it's a good concept. I like it. Keep up the good work. Keep it up.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Just
Absolutely.
getting back to where I lost my way. It's about the community. It's not about self, and if you give people what they want, then ultimately you will get what you want as well.
Sometimes you just got to take a deep breath. And you know what? It just refocuses you. So you'll be fine. You absolutely will. And stuff. And you got a good team. So everybody supports everybody to help each person. And everybody has the same goal. So just like everything else, like I would share before in study hall, it's about people helping people understand. And then if you have to, hold somebody's hand to get there, because eventually they're going to get it. And guess what? They're going to turn around and do that for someone else. So you create the domino effect moving forward. So keep up the good work. It's going to be really good.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yep.
All right. Does anyone else have any questions? I know we've been on here forever, but guys, hey, this is important stuff. Anybody else before I?
I'm sorry, this is LaShonda. I think I missed one piece just a few seconds ago because I got a phone call. But you're saying we can actually go ahead and actually promote now for the next hour.
Yeah, but let me put this link in the
Okay.
in the Telegram first, and then
Okay.
go live right now if you want.
All right. Awesome.
I'll also put a picture of this image right here, this vacation image, if you want to put that there and say, hey, listen, we're giving free vacations away to people who help us promote our new community. Okay, just go to this site, put your name in, follow the directions, and send people to this site. And every single day, we're going to give away a lot of free trips. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, I missed a gentleman too, jumped in, and he had a question.
That was me, Megan. It's Mike.
Okay, go right ahead, Mike.
Quick question. I guess my main question was in regards to from our promo of the new community platform. We're not necessarily kind of, I guess in a sense, doing a promotion of quote unquote another business. The reason I'm asking because I know that in our last opportunity, one of the things you were saying was, people are watching, so they want to see if you're promoting this thing this week, and then next week or next month and everything you're promoting something else, and you kind of see how serious you are about it and everything. I guess in a sense with the go live and the link, is that I guess in a sense something real quick, get in, get out, and then if they have questions and they circle back, how do we, I guess in a sense, answer those, or in a sense, don't leave them in the dark.
Right. Well, they kind of need what you need to tell them, because you're promoting a community. You're not promoting a business. And when they go to that page, there's a video on there, and it's my sister and I talking. And actually, we did that video years ago, and it's crazy that it's still fitting, but that's where we lost our way. So everything circles back. So what you're telling them is, listen, we're just looking for people who want to make sure you say those three things that I was talking about. You're not promoting a business. You're promoting people who want to personally grow, who want to change their mindset and want to have financial freedom. And then if they ask you, well, what business is it? It's not a business. We're promoting a community. So if you want to find out what we're going to be doing in the future, you need to go to this webpage, put your information in, and make sure you put my name down, because I'm trying to get free vacations, and they're giving them away every single day. Now, if you want to get a free vacation too, can you share it with about 5 to 10 of your people as well and send them there, but make sure they put your name down. We're promoting a business community.
Got it.
Okay. So those are good questions. Thank you for asking, because people need to know what to say. And the less you say, the better off, because that's all we're doing. And if they're like, you know what, I don't want to have a positive mindset, I don't really care about money, or those aren't the people we want in our community.
Sad part is that they don't say it directly, but that's actually what they're saying.
Right. And then you have to be a master promoter, find out what they like, because remember, some of those people have businesses. So take the time to get to know what their businesses are. Hey, I know you have a plumbing business. If you put your information in there, I'll show you how you can get a free website and promote to our network and sell your plumbing packages. I don't know, so figure out what they do, because we want a whole entire community of businesses inside of ApprenticeMinds.com. My Virtual Wall Street will be the link. So we want a lot of businesses in there. So hit them with that. Okay. Go ahead. Thank you.
I think someone else has their hand up, and then I'll go. Orrin Smith, I believe.
Okay. Go ahead, Orrin.
You got to unmute your mic, Orrin. Just touch the screen and you'll see your mic.
I don't think he has a microphone. He might have to go out and come back in. Orrin, you might have to go out and come back in to the platform. Just leave it.
Chat if you want.
Or you can type it in the chat. And then while you're figuring that out, like, you might just have to leave the whole group and then click the link again. And when you click the link, hit the audio, the top thing that it tells you to hit, so that you can have a microphone, or type it in the chat. So Reagan, while he's trying to figure that out, you can go ahead with your question.
Okay, so not really a question. I just don't want people to don't confuse the simplicity of this. We are launching we came out of an opportunity, we're going into an opportunity, but we are going into an opportunity as a community, if that makes sense. A community with a positive mindset, with a business opportunity attached to it, working together. So what you're doing is asking those two questions, like she said. Are you open for an opportunity? Are you interested in joining a community where we're promoting, just positive mindset and business opportunities? Well, go to this website. We're doing a pre-launch, and we're all going to be working together, going into a business together. So kind of get you don't have to do it word for word, but kind of get what you want to say. But the simplicity of it is, we're doing a pre-launch and we're moving into an opportunity together. So we want to expose it to as many people as possible. So while we're in pre-launch, we are going to this website and entering in our information, because it also serves as position equity. So if Megan signs up, goes to that website and puts her information in before me, she's above me. So we're not picking who we think is important or who we think should be on top. Everybody is important. Everybody brings something to the table, but it's just how fast you move, So like she said, you wait 15-20 minutes after we open up open it up, where you guys are able to go to the website and put your information in, and it's just a funnel, a contact page that will send us an email, and it's going to go in order, so we can see what order that people are coming in. So we're not giving preferential treatment or anything like that to who we think is important. So all you're going to do is, share it with your close relatives first. That's what we did before, when we brought over 500 people in. So share it with your family first, and then If you're going to go live on your page, just let them know, hey, we are building a community, our own community of like-minded business people. We're going to be working together. If you're interested, they're giving away a free vacation incentive for the people who refers the most people to the platform, and it's free to do it. 1 minute, 30 seconds, put your information in, and then we'll contact you later. That's it. And one other thing, what was it? It was important. Well, go ahead and if someone else has a question, I got to think of what I wanted to say. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't forget the dashes in the website. And what I'm going to do, once she gets done adding what she needs to add to it, I will make sure you pay attention to the Telegram, and I will post an attention, give people a couple minutes, and then I will post when the site is going to be open with the link, so you can just click it and go to it. So we want all of you guys to be in there first. So make sure that you're paying attention so you can get into the funnel page.
Awesome. And the dashes won't matter so much because it's a clickable link. So you won't have to,
that's great.
You won't have to type it in.
I forgot.
That's okay. Oren, I still see you in there, and I know you have a question. So you might have to go out and come back in, or type it in the chat, or text Anthony and he can say it for you. Anthony, you have a question?
No, I was just going to tell him I'll call him afterwards too, and then maybe I can get you on a three-way.
Oh, yeah. If you guys have anybody you want me to talk to, this is a launch. So think about how we launch. Call everybody. If you need to put them on the phone with me, three-way, great. But you just need to tell them, this is what I told my people. I said, get into the link. Just go put your information in there and ask questions later. Because that's what my friend did. She wanted to ask, I need to do my research on free? Really? Okay. So I just went to the next 15 people, and they all got in and put their people in. And then okay, I'll get in. And I'm like, hey, that's position equity. You got to move, especially when it's free. And all I'm doing is asking you to put your information in there and then ask questions later. And then if you don't want to roll with us later on, the most you did is enter your information. That was it. Okay. I do see somebody, Alberto, you said, what will be the official name for the community? Freedom Mindset or Apprentice Minds? Okay. It's going to be Freedom Mindset, but when you go to the funnel, it says Apprentice Minds. Okay. So the funnel is just because it's my website. My sister and I, so Freedom Mindset is what we talk about, but just the funnel that we're using says Apprentice Minds, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then it'll always say Apprentice Minds something else, like Apprentice Minds, My Virtual Wall Street, apprenticeminds.com/Alberto Santiago, or whatever your name is or business, if you have a page on the site. Okay. All right. Who else has a question? All right. I appreciate it, guys. We've been on here for an hour and a half. We've been logging some hours lately together. And I know it's been somewhat long, but thank you so much. I'm excited about what we're getting ready to do. We're going to go to the hundreds and to the thousands. And even if I only had 2 people doing this with me, guys, 2 people can still go to the thousands because we did it, okay, already. So we're just duplicating, getting back to the basics, what we did before. So does anyone else have any questions? Freedom Mindset is the Telegram name. Team name, it says Power of 2. So get into that Telegram. Michael?
Yeah, one last question. I know you were saying that you were going to put the link in early. Can we actually, after you put the link in the Telegram, can we actually go live after that?
Heck yeah, but here's what you need to do. You know how on the airplane, they're like, put your mask on first and then put the mask on your kids? Soon as you get the link, click the link. I wouldn't even watch the video first. I mean, to be honest, watch it afterwards. Click the link, put in all your information, submit it so your email goes in, because that's the order that you're in. Okay, so put that in there, then watch the video. Then go live, start promoting vacations. The vacation's kind of the bait, but promote the vacations, promote our community. Hey, maybe you don't want to join our community, but you want a free vacation. Go put your information in this website and refer as many people as you can. We're giving away vacations every day until February 1st.
Got it.
Okay. Awesome question. Anybody else have any questions? Yeah, watch the video later. Put your information in there because while you're over there watching the video, other people, 10 people have already dropped in. And you will be sick a little bit if that person that would have been under you puts in it like Selena, 1,000 people. So get your booty in there as quickly as possible. All right, Randy, you have a question?
Ooh. No, honey, I have no questions. I'm good.
You excited?
Beyond words.
Me too. Me too. It's going to be a great ride.
This is going to be.
Uh-oh, did I mute you? I didn't mean to. Sorry, Randy, I muted you. You have to unmute. Uh-oh, did I kick her off? My bad, Randy, I muted you.
It's okay, honey. I just said that I'm so excited for you, and I'm so excited the opportunity that's being presented to us, and I'm just ready to rock and roll. Let's just roll.
Me too. Me too. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Anybody else? Questions, comments before we roll on out of here? All right. Well, guys, I think that we're